Avoid drawing attention. Let's change our clothes with the servants once and go out.
Gemma took Doris out from the basement. They bowed their heads so that no one could recognize them. Suddenly, the guard sensed something wrong with the maids. He came to them.
Hold up!
Doris, we have to run!
Stop picking! Princess Doris has escaped! Stop her now!
Look, what a beautiful mansion! I wonder who's the owner of it. It seems that there are two girls holding each other's hands and running out of there. What makes them so frightened? Let's return from the beginning of the story to find out what happened together. Once upon a time, there were two twin princesses. The older's name was Doris, while the younger was Gemma. On the day they were born, a fairy godmother had come and blessed them.
I wish that you guys will become beautiful, and I will give you two special abilities. Every time you cry, your tears will become diamonds.
They grew up in the king and queen's love. Both of them all became more and more beautiful day by day. However, their personalities were in contrast. Doris was arrogant. She often got angry at the servants, while Gemma was a kind and helpful princess.
You are so useless. This is my favorite dress. I will punish you. Please forgive me, princess.
Please don't be angry, sister. She just did it accidentally. Maybe you should go and change your clothing first to prepare for tonight's party with your father. I'll go and pick the most beautiful flowers for you, all right?
Today's your lucky day.
Are you all right? Thank you a lot, princess. I'm all right.
Seeing that their daughters all grew up, the king wanted to find husbands for them. As he loved his children very much, he let them choose their own husbands.
You're about to be 18 years old. It's time to find a husband. I allow you two to pick the most suitable one for yourselves. On your birthday, each of you bring a guy that you think will be your future husband here for me.
Yes, father.
And there came the birthday. The king held a very big party for both of them. The two princesses brought their future husbands to see the king. The king looked at the well-dressed guy next to Doris.
What's your job? Your Majesty, I'm the son of the richest merchant in this region.
Then he turned to the one that Gemma picked.
How about you?
Your Majesty, I'm a shepherd.
Gemma, you're a high-dignity princess. How could you choose a shepherd to be your husband? Your life will be miserable in the future.
Your Majesty, although I'm just a shepherd, I swear with my life that I will make the princess happy for her entire life. Please trust me and let me take care of her.
Father, I am not afraid of poverty. We truly love each other. You did allow us to choose our own husbands. Please keep your promise and bless us.
Although the king didn't like the guy that Gemma chose, the king had to keep his promise.
All right, I wish you guys a happy life.
I hope that you two will lead your own happy life. I give my two precious daughters to you. Please take really good care of them for me.
The two princesses' lavish wedding was held on the same day. The next day, their husbands came to take them home with chariots. A year later, the king wondered how his daughter's life was after marriage.
I wonder how our daughter's life is now.
Me too. I think that I should pay them a visit. Your health is not good. Just let me go alone, and I will tell you later.
Yes, please be careful.
First, the king went to Doris's house. The king's carriage stopped by a beautiful, lavishly decorated house. The king was welcomed by Doris's family in their mansion. It seemed that they got even richer than before.
You came without telling us beforehand, so we don't have much time to prepare for your visit. Please forgive us, Father. It's all right. This is too much for me.
Seeing that Doris was having a prosperous life, the king was happy and left. Then he came to Gemma's house.
Gemma may not be as wealthy as her sister, but at least she won't have a difficult life. They must have sold the diamond tear to have a better life.
But it didn't live up to his expectations. The king saw that his daughter had to live in a small and poor house. Angry, the king came to ask Gemma.
Huh? Oh, Father, why did you come without telling us?
If I told you beforehand, how could I see you in such a poor situation like this?
At that time, Gemma's husband came home. Seeing that the king was angry, he came to greet him.
Father, you came to visit us. Please come inside. We'll cook dinner for you. No need. Let me ask you this. I gave you my daughter. How could you let her live such a hard life like this? Only a few tears from my daughter will be enough to ensure a better life.
Father, I agree with you about that. But what I really want is that Gemma will be happy when she lives with me. I cannot stand seeing her cry.
Yes, Father. This life is what I choose, and I'm happy with my decision.
All right, then, it's up to you. I won't say a thing.
Although Gemma's family was poor, they all truly loved each other. Every day, the husband went pasturing the sheep in the early morning, and Gemma stayed at home, weaving smooth cloth from lamb's wool. Then she took them to the market to sell. Thanks to her skill, the products were all high quality. In addition to her kindness that made everyone like her, all Gemma's pieces of cloth were sold out very fast. Soon later, their life became more wealthy. They built a bigger house and bought more cattle. Their life was full of laughter every day. But strangely, back in a recent year, Gemma's eyes often got hurt for no reason. Gemma, your eyes hurt again? It's late now. You should rest. I will clean that for you. The couple had visited many doctors, but they all couldn't diagnose what's the cause. What now? What's wrong with my wife's eyes?
From my observation, her eyes are in very good condition. I cannot tell what caused the hurt.
Until one day, the king held a party and invited his daughters.
A few days later, my father will hold a party. He has invited us to come.
Then we should prepare some presents for him.
I will weave really warm clothes for him.
On the party's day, there were a lot of people attending. Doris's husband gave the king a lot of treasures.
Father and Mother, here are our presents. I hope that you will like them. Thank you very much. But where's Doris? Why didn't she come with you?
Father, my wife is sick today, so she couldn't attend the party. Wait until she recovers. I'll take her to the palace to see you two. It was Gemma's family's turn. They gave the king presents that they made themselves. Father, these are the clothes that we weave from the sheeps that we also took care of on our own. I hope that they will keep you and Mother warm from this year's winter.
I have a lot of them in this palace. Anyways, just take them over there.
The party began. The king stood in the middle of his two sons-in-law, but he only talked to Doris's husband, while Gemma's husband was neglected. Then Gemma suddenly saw something sparkling in the treasures that Doris's husband brought. It caught her attention. She realized that there were many diamonds that looked like their tears, and with the hurt eyes recently, Gemma sensed something not good. She found her husband and told her doubts to him. He stood up, asked the king to leave, and went out with Gemma.
I felt that this gem must be Doris's tear, and with my eyes hurting for no reasons, I guess that she is in trouble now.
If you think so, we should pay her a visit.
Yes, let's go now.
The two, husband and wife, came to Doris's house to pay her a visit, but they weren't allowed to go inside.
I'm sorry, Princess, but without the master's order, I cannot let you in.
I just want to visit her. Can I?
Without the master's order, we can't do anything else.
Before the guards' prevention, they had to leave. The doubt was getting bigger, and they came up with a plan.
I think that he must be hiding something. How could we go inside now?
I feel the same thing. Here, I have a plan. Gemma's husband tried to climb the wall to enter, but when he hit the ground, he was detected by the guard.
There's a trespasser! Catch him!
The two guards at the gate ran inside to catch the trespasser. From outside, Gemma showed up. Seeing that there was no one, she went inside. Gemma went inside Doris's mansion. She searched for a while, but didn't see Doris anywhere. Suddenly, she saw a servant holding a tray of diamonds from the basement. Gemma realized that they were her sister's tears.
Those diamonds are Doris's tears. She must be kept under there.
Then she saw that Doris was sitting in a narrow cell.
Doris, it's Gemma. What happened to you? Why are you locked down here?
Doris heard Gemma's voice. She tried to find where the voice came from.
Gemma, is that you? But how can you go here? If my husband finds out, you will be in danger. It's me, sister. Your husband is attending the party at the palace. What has he done to you? Oh, what's wrong with your eyes?
Doris told what happened.
2 years ago, my father-in-law fell sick and passed away. He left his fortune to my husband.
But Doris's husband was a useless guy. He didn't do anything but only eat and play with his friends. Then they played gambling together. Not long later, all the assets in the house were sold by him. At first, he seemed to be regretful and wanted to start over. He implored her to cry for diamonds. Doris was moved, and she did that for him.
Please, give me a chance to start over. I promise not to let you down.
All right, I'll give you this only chance.
But the truth was that he was still the same. Doris realized that he was taking advantage of her. She decided to return to the palace.
I gave you a lot of chances, but you didn't change. Today I'm waiting for you to announce that I won't live here anymore. I will return to the palace.
I'm sorry, Doris. It was because I'm not a talented person, so my business didn't succeed. Only this final time. I won't ever let you down.
There won't be another chance.
Suddenly, he changed his attitude and bucked Doris off.
What allows you to move? Let me tell you this, I don't like doing business. With all of your tears, we can have a prosperous life without working at all. Why do we have to work hard? Guards, lock her in the dark room. Without my order, none is allowed to meet her. If you want to stay alive, you should make diamonds for me.
How dare you! If my father knows about this, he won't ever forgive you! I was kept here for a very long time. If there's no diamond for him, he won't let the servant bring my meal down. I am losing my sight as I have cried too many times. He's so cruel. How can I save you now? There will be 2 servants coming here in a few minutes. They have the key.
Then Gemma came up with a plan.
Now, to avoid drawing attention, let's change our clothes with the servants once and go out.
Gemma took Doris out from the basement. They bowed their heads so that no one could recognize them. Suddenly, the guard sensed something wrong with the maids. He came to them.
Hold up!
Doris, we have to run!
Stop picking! Princess Doris has escaped! Stop her now!
The two of them left the mansion. But because of Doris's poor eyesight, she tumbled and fell down. Behind them, the guards were chasing. Just when Gemma didn't know what to do, she heard a loud noise from afar. Turns out, after escaping the guards, Gemma's husband sneaked into the cattle house. Then he opened the door to release all of them. The cattle hit all the guards. Taking advantage of this, Gemma and her husband helped Doris stand up and escaped. They went on a prepared chariot and headed to the palace. When they arrived at the palace, Doris's husband didn't know anything that happened at his house. He was still sweet-talking with the king. Seeing Doris, the husband was frightened. Gemma told the king what happened. Upon hearing that, he was furious.
How dare you! Guards, put him into jail until his execution day. Please forgive me, your majesty. I know my faults.
Everyone felt sad as Doris couldn't see anymore.
My poor Doris, I wish that I could help you see again.
Suddenly, a light shone. Then a person stepped out from there. That was the fairy godmother.
I knew what happened and heard Gemma's wish. I will help Doris to see again, if you agree to exchange your ability to create diamonds from tears. I agree, as I just need her eyes to become normal again.
The fairy godmother cast a spell. When the lights went off, Doris opened her eyes gradually.
I can see everyone now.
The king was overjoyed, and he realized his own mistake.
I'm sorry, my dear daughters. I was such a fool, not realizing that the biggest asset is hard work and true love, rather than those meaningless treasures.
Since then, Gemma's family lived happily on their farm, and Doris stayed at the palace with the king, and she wasn't arrogant or harsh as she used to be.
Please forgive me, princess.
It's all right. Stand up now.